Midnight in Miami. Good vibes, open views. And you could get the latest news. It's all on YouTube at midnight in Miami.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? How's everybody's spirits doing? You know what I'm saying? Because that's not something that is asked a lot. How's your spirit doing today? You know what I'm saying? Because I think we need to ask that more often. How's your spirit doing today? I remember Kanye. I remember Kanye once he went on a rant talking about it's not holding up well with my spirit, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. So how's everybody's spirit today? Because our spirits have been tried during this pandemic.
I need a mascot.
You need a mascot?
Yeah, I need some cheerleaders.
You need a mascot with a mask. You know what I'm saying? Ill, my main man, how you doing, brother?
You know, I'm here, man. Living life.
Living life.
Good. Can't complain.
Ali, the alien.
Asadu.
What's going on?
I got a new car.
Oh, congrats. Yes. Oh, shit. Okay, look at
it's
you.
It's called Midnight.
Oh, shit.
And it's not because it's on the back of the car.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Awesome.
When did you get it?
On Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday.
Okay. Dope. Craig, what's happening with you? Vibing? Living life?
Cheerleader and
we were talking
mascot
about
scouts looking for, somebody to put on a big giant Craig head.
I like
and
it.
just
Somebody
follow me around and cheer me up.
Yo, Craig's spirit is alive and well. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
yeah,
I need a mascot.
Physically see it.
You know what I'm saying?
In the form of a mascot behind me.
That's beautiful.
It would be even better.
That's beautiful. You know, if I had enough money, I would just walk around with a mariachi band, behind me 24/7, just vibe and doing covers of rap songs. You know, that'd be dope. Just like the box cover. By mariachi. That'd be dope, yo. How's everybody's week? We are being told that I think tomorrow Miami's starting to reopen. Phase one, slowly but surely. What do you guys think about this? Do you think it's too early? Do you think people got to make that money? Where do you guys stand on this? Ill? Spill the facts, man.
I don't know. I share an unpopular opinion. I think we're ready. I've been wanting to open up.
I've been ready.
You feel me? I just think. I mean, I'm not saying like people dying from corona doesn't matter, because I know I actually know a few people, even a few artists that come here who like their friends have died from it.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, it's not a joke, and I know it's serious, but at the same time, so are all the death rates of suicides and even domestic violence has been going up. People who need treatment, they haven't been getting that treatment. They've, there's been a lot of deaths in that. So, and aside from just that, if we remain closed for a long enough time, I feel, obviously it's just my opinion, I feel like the economy could crash. If we go through another Great Depression, bro, the deaths that we're gonna see from poverty and more suicide
rates,
it's gonna go up. You feel what I'm saying? So either way, it's Either way, whether we stay closed or we open up,
gotta pick that poison.
You feel me? We gotta pick the less of two evils. I feel like, as long as we continue to do and practice what we're practicing, social distancing, keep yourself clean, wash your hands as frequently as possible, have that hand sanitizer, and then maintain your body healthy as well, exercise and eat the right foods, take the right vitamins and minerals. I think, and then, we open up. I think that's our best chance of doing it. That way we don't have to destroy this economy. And at the same time, we protect ourselves as best as possible.
Gang. And for those who don't know, Asylum Studios is taking it very seriously. They always stay cleaning, sanitizing. When you're here, you're safe.
We actually hired a cleaning crew too. So
come on, man.
She came through the other day. She was cleaning the walls.
I saw her. I'm just like
snapping.
Yo,
I was like, God is good.
That elbow grease
smelled
boy.
good. It was like,
right? It was amazing.
I did not want to touch nothing.
Yeah, right.
She did it.
Yeah.
Come someone clean up the walls, and then you have someone put up stickers in the wall that does that damn bullshit.
For real.
Come on,
here's the law that everybody
bandit.
needs to know. If there ain't stickers on the wall or on the surface, period, you're not allowed to put the sticker.
There's a sticker bandit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, I found out who it was. I'm not gonna say
You
the
ain't
name.
gonna say
There's a
names.
sticker bandit. This fucking bitch is
Dude,
like
oh, it's not on this
everywhere.
phone, right? You
How do
seen
you
it.
put
It's
one
everywhere.
sticker? It's like you're colonizing Mars and shit. Nah, you ain't gonna put the first sticker and people are gonna follow. like,
Empty wall, sticker.
yo.
Right in the middle.
You know when I
Bruh.
lost it when the ladder came down and I saw a sticker on it, and I was
Stop.
like, "That's it."
They're
I
trying you.
lost
They're
it.
trying you personally at this
Tried-
point.
At this point, they know
Put it
who
in
I
the
am.
hidden places and shit, like
Yeah.
underneath the sink cabinet.
Under the toilet.
It's like
It's a
someone
virus.
following you.
Yeah.
Yo.
They trolling you.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, so I took a photo on the camera of the studio phone, and I was gonna send it to the team and be like, "Who is this? We need to find out." But I found out today, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Even just yesterday, I took like 5 of them down. There was one on the vending machine, one on the ladder, one in the black hallway to the ISO room.
I took 5 of them down.
Yo, it was like, and every
you
time
make it
I
sound like you're at
turned-
war.
Dude, every time I turned the corner, it was another one. I was like, I just took you down. How did you? It just started popping up out of
You're
nowhere.
like that meme with that he's like connecting the puzzle pieces
Yeah.
with the conspiracy theory. Yeah.
Or the Spider-Man. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Who
crazy.
the fuck is this guy? You gotta make it like a high sticker, so every time you.
Yo, Ali, what do you think about this whole opening back up? You think it's too early? You think it's too late? You think what do you think?
One, I don't think that I mean, we have taken precautions as much as we can, taking gloves, mask and stuff like that, but the fact that people are rioting to be saying like that's against their right, or the fact that people are fighting even to put masks on when they go into the grocery store, I'm like, people are weird.
Yeah.
And I feel like that connection made it that everybody wants to push to open up back again to avoid that from happening, but not even looking at the main reason why we closed down was
Yeah.
There was some people that were having fucking contamination parties.
Yeah, it's
Let's have
weird.
parties to get corona. Are you stupid?
There's houses with full strip clubs in them.
Yeah, I've
I've heard stories. There's full
I
strip
seen
clubs in
the
it's a
them.
modern Al
videos.
Capone right there.
It's like
Shit.
Yeah.
Yo, but
Bootlegging.
That's bootlegging. You
yeah.
Bootlegging
You
booty.
bootlegging booty. You
gotta-
bootlegging booty.
Bootlegging booty at the house.
You gotta give it to him. That's the grind, right? I
Right?
know he
Hey.
or she making money.
Yeah,
they
yo,
making a grip
hey.
off of that.
Come
Take out all
on,
the
those
furniture in the
Rona,
house.
those Rona prices, that upcharge right there,
Upcharge.
Stripper
boy.
They got portable stripper poles now. Come on.
I feel you,
Yeah.
but it's just so weird because I'm like, the mentality of like people die every day. It's like you're taking it to a fucking
To the max.
limit,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, I don't know. I feel already that with the businesses and with everything, I don't want nothing to happen to them. So it's like, how do you balance the middle of safety and also still being able to survive? I don't know. I already believe money is fake. So, you know.
There you go.
Come on,
there you
somebody.
go. There you go. That's bootlegging booty right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's rules and guidelines that you like, just like what Walmart's doing and Publix is doing. Those companies are doing things to keep everybody safe. You see how they, maneuver how many people can be in the store and all
Yeah.
that. There's guidelines that you can follow that if they can do it, why can't we? And it kind of like upsets me that, the government was like shutting down all the small businesses, but allowing these, and I understand why they allowed them to be open because they have necessary things that we need. But it's like, if they can follow these guidelines
Right.
and make it work, so can everybody else. You feel what I'm
Correct.
saying? So you're just denying somebody the right to make a living because you feel like it's not essential. And I don't know. I feel like that was like against our constitutional right. Like I feel like we have the right to make a living, and we're not forcing anybody to come to businesses. You know what I'm saying? We're not
Yeah.
like, you have to come here, and if you get sick, oh well. No, like you have obviously as a human the
You can stay
option to
home or
go
you can
somewhere.
leave, yeah.
So if I want to go to a salon and get a
Get that
pedicure,
mani-pedi,
I've never
boy.
done it, but hey, let's say I
Gang
wanted
shit,
to. I
gang
can't. Nah.
shit.
Yeah, the people were, oh my gosh, I went into an Uber and the whole, I don't know if I told you guys.
I
the whole-
saw that.
Yeah, it was.
There was another
It's
Uber that I went on,
hilarious.
and they had plastic wrapped it.
Yeah, it was cardboard. I couldn't
shield?
see
mine
the
was
front
What?
Yeah.
at all.
shield,
They had
Yeah,
a whole
a
cardboard.
partition.
There was the one that I went on was saran wrap, and it was just
my
like
God.
the entire front,
partition.
like the front
Yeah.
part. Yeah,
Like an old school taxi cab.
boy, like
New
a
York.
limo. Hey, like, lower that partition.
That's
Yeah.
Who said that? Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
only way. That's
No,
the
she
only
said
time.
put it up.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I
She
know
said,
that
yeah.
word.
She's like, no, we doing something.
That's how I know that
Funny
word.
as
Thanks,
hell.
Beyonce.
Yo, Craig, residential phantom here. What's going on?
They took good precautions on when is the good time to open certain things up. because they're looking at it from statistics of how many hospital deaths and things like that. You know, how many people are getting treated for this and stuff like that. So the numbers have gone down drastically. So they're now like, okay, let's open a few things up because these numbers have gone down. So it's not like they just, you know, willy-nilly with it, you know. They're being responsible.
And also, if I'm not mistaken, the Great Depression happened because of something to do with the banks, and they were like fucking giving out loans and shit, and now everybody fucking was out of work or out of money and shit like that.
I can already see Avenue X as Cicero giving us an explanation of the Great Depression.
For sure.
I
He's
guess.
like, here's what the Great Depression was.
For sure.
He's
Well,
like,
if it,
Insightful.
no, but we want it though. Like we
Yeah.
appreciate it. We appreciate it.
my
No, but
point was,
Go
it's
ahead.
just, I don't know. It's like you can actually see when the government is put into the second. What do we value more, health or wealth? You know, and it's like,
And you know what America been on this whole time.
Yeah.
It's money over
Yeah.
honey.
Here's it's such a touchy subject, or like there's so many pros and cons to it, because one of the things, or one of the arguments, kind of like how you were saying, was, you know, we're not forcing you to go out. You can you have the option to stay home, which is very valid. But at the same time, if people are going out, and another one of the arguments was, you can choose to wear a mask or not choose to wear a mask, which I definitely don't agree with, because you could be asymptomatic and go into a public place and be like, well, I'm not sick, you know, I'm, you know, exercising my right to not wear a mask, but you're actually getting someone else sick.
Yeah. I mean, that's such a minor
Don't tread on
sacrifice.
me,
I don't see
tread on
why,
me.
you know, wearing a mask. I mean, I get
tell
where they
anybody what to do, they get pissed off.
That's all it
It's
is.
so
Yeah.
weird.
But there's
free
I mean,
country.
as it's, you know, it's in human nature. I get it. It's like, but there's sacrifices that we have to make because of something like this that's happening. Like that, I can understand. You feel me? Keeping the country closed for another month, I don't understand that. I'm not saying that's what we're doing, but if we were to, I would be like, yo, this is ridiculous. But wearing masks for another year or whatever, I understand that. You know, we're taking precautions to avoid spreading something that we can't even see. So
Yeah.
that's a minor sacrifice. I don't see why.
And
Yeah,
in general health as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the overall American health. Wouldn't that help? Would the whole focus need to switch to American health instead of, you know, wealth?
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a damn fact. I'm gonna hit y'all with a random question right now, like out of the you know, blue. Do you drink your OJ with pulp or without pulp?
Pope,
Nice.
pope it up,
No pope.
pope it up.
I really
I don't want to feel things.
But
on
if you had a
drink. I just wanna
preference.
drink.
Hey, I need that.
I don't know. It depends on my day.
What?
Sometimes the Pope is
Sometimes-
refreshing,
It's a popey day.
and sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like dealing with all the
I
mess, you
don't-
know,
all
with
the
all the
bullshit,
politics.
yeah.
It's a lot of politics.
It's a lot of politics with pulp. If you really think about it, there's a lot of politics with
So,
pulp.
Honestly,
Nah.
for me, it really doesn't matter.
No, I'm very pulp life. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you start your morning and you've already kind of transversed that journey of the pulp going, you know, down your system, then you're ready for any bullshit that the day can throw at you. You know what I'm saying? You're ready for it. Cause you know what I'm saying? You're prepared. You're prepared. You're prepared.
Great.
You know what I'm saying? Craig, what
I want to
news do-
drink my orange juice, not eat my orange juice.
Well, damn.
Gang,
You
gang.
gonna
You ain't
start
chewing the
Damn,
pulp.
You ain't
Too
you
much
gonna
pulp
start- you
going
gonna
on.
start-
I'm eating the whole orange.
Chewing
Yeah,
it.
Damn, all right,
Drink orange.
all right. You
You
wanna
ain't
throw
chew
up?
your
Throw up,
drinks?
bro.
I'm saying.
Yo, I don't know what type of oranges you're drinking. That's
Yo.
like seeds.
He's like
That's
with
not
a yeah
pulp.
with
You
a
gotta eat the-
you eating pomegranate seeds,
Nah, that's
bro.
lots of pulp. In
With
the,
a
you know, the carton
spoon.
John, the
You know what I'm saying?
Tropicana.
Bro,
Yeah.
extra pulp that shit up, bro.
Extra pulpy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you gotta go to the Cuban restaurants where they squeeze,
yeah.
they squeeze it. The
Hell
fresh,
yeah.
Woo!
Oh
Yeah.
my
Ain't
god.
nothing
That's
better
the
than
only
that.
time.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
low key, what's his name from our studio audience from the other day?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Ariba.
I believe so. That when he was schooling us on the OJ, he's like, "Nah, man, listen, you're not getting any of the benefits of
Oh,
the
yeah,
OJ
yeah,
right
yeah,
now."
yeah.
I was like, "What?
Yeah, you're saying you can eat one
You
orange.
telling me
and have
that
more
this
than what
OJ is fraud? Like, come on, man." Like, I was mind blown with that. You need that
Yeah.
freshly squeezed. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it sounds very like bougie,
Pasteurized.
but you got to do it right.
Yeah.
Have you ever had
Same.
Have you ever had cow milk, but from the cow?
No,
Directly?
Gang
what you
shit.
trying to have pus
Damn,
and
that's
blood
harsh.
when you're
Nah,
drinking?
I never had it, but I have milked a cow before, and it's a fucking. I mean, I was super young, and it's an experience,
It's thick, isn't it?
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't even. I was just like,
It's thick.
you know what I'm saying? Like just kind of like going with the motion of the ocean. But
I
know what
can't
I'm
touch
saying?
nothing slimy.
Yeah.
Pause. I was just thinking.
She was waiting for me. She was waiting. And I was going to, and I was like,
Yeah, he's like, nah, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna sit this one out.
I heard it already. That's why I stopped. No, we were talking about frogs, and I was saying like
hell
anything with
no.
like just thinking about that, like cow
It's not
titty.
slimy.
Come on
Cow
now.
titty. It's not
titty.
slimy, but it's like it's cold and it's like it's a weird texture, but it's not slimy.
Oh,
It's,
I
an animal titty. I
It's an animal titty. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
God,
so crazy.
slimy. Have you ever had Have you ever done the slime from like those little like toys that they would have in the?
I can't. It makes me weird.
Or did you guys ever want to do the Nickelodeon slime thing?
Oh hell yeah!
It's actually applesauce.
I would have been on that.
What?
Yeah, I went there and they're like, that's how people can be in it because it doesn't taste bad. It's not like actual slime. It's applesauce and green stuff. It's so awesome.
Wow.
But the consistency looks like slime.
They made it like that.
Wow.
Fun fact.
Fun fact, yo.
I
I'm gonna buy a bucket
Right?
full of
Now I want to
slime,
be slime.
Gang.
and I'm gonna put it in her purse when she's not looking. So next time she reaches in her purse,
Oh my
Bro, we can fill the pool. You can fill the pool with slime.
pool of
You know what I'm
slime.
saying? Throw her in. What's
Just
good?
push her in one time.
Yo.
That would be crazy, though.
Swimming in
I'm not ready
slime.
for that.
That'd be
Swimming
cool.
in slime, bro.
Young Thug would be like,
Craig, what's this week been like for you? Any updates on the life of the Phantom?
The life of the
we've been
Yeah,
studying.
I seen that.
We've been studying drop shipping.
Yeah, we've been
studying FBA and all that kind of stuff.
So give me a little bit of a
Store on
insight. I mean,
Amazon.
I'm sure a lot of our listeners have heard of the term drop shipping before. But why is it so, popping right now?
Because now we shop online. Everybody shops online. We don't.
How long do you give it till the majority of shopping, over 75%, will be done online?
Over
I
75?
think we're already there.
No, we're not. We'll have to be like some kind of weird, like this Corona thing will have to go on for another 2 years before that happens.
Yeah.
The only reason why I say that is because probably 5 years ago, the normal shops that I would shop at have all been going out of business because of the e-commerce life. So I'm like, if you've been here for 20 years and now fucking online shopping has been booming, I can only imagine how many people I'm not gonna go.
Shout out to Radio Shack. Shout out to Eckerd. Was good. You know what I'm saying?
Dots was
Hey,
amazing. Y'all know
Eckerd,
about
where you
Dots.
at? You know what I'm
What you mean,
saying?
Toys R Us?
Toys R Us.
Hey, rest in
They
peace.
said that they're coming back.
Yeah, I
though,
heard something
apparently.
about that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank God.
Probably less stores.
Eckerd is now
Yeah.
CVS though.
Oh, word.
Eckerd
don't
is,
know.
I'm
That
pretty
makes
sure it's CVS.
I think those companies that fall have just failed to like kind of
Blockbuster.
adapt to the new. Cause times change, bro, and even in studios, things change, and you just have to adapt. You feel me? Like if your online presence isn't strong when it comes to these stores, obviously you're gonna fall. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if it'll ever get over 75%, just because. Well, at least I can speak for myself. I like to see
the product.
the product.
Yeah.
If I know what I'm buying, if I know I'm gonna buy a Samsung 55-inch XD
Yeah.
version 2, I don't need to see it
You
because
don't
I
need to
know
see it
it.
'cause
Boom, I could buy
You
it.
just look for the cheapest price at that point.
Exactly.
But if it's
shopping
like clothes, I need to try that shit
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
a lot of
personalized items you have to see
you
and
have to
touch,
see
and people
even
want
jewelry.
to,
I like to see the jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So- Or jewelry. There was an argument. It's not jewelry. It's jewelry.
Whoa.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Are we in
The
the hood
English
or are we
language
in?
is
Avenue X at Cicero.
Avenue X,
let us
know, dog.
Yo.
I heard somebody told me it was jewelry, and then I mean when you look at the spelling, it makes sense.
Wait.
But I've been saying jewelry all my life.
Jewelry.
you say
Jewelry.
aunt or aunt?
I say aunt,
Oh, okay.
You say tomato, tomato.
Oh, come
tomato.
on.
Yeah.
Tomato. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
actually, to reply to you, I, don't,
Tomato
I actually say tia.
douchebags. Potato.
Potato?
Potato and
Oh,
tomato.
my.
Potato.
Nah.
A nice
Go
patats.
to
Right?
jail.
Potatoes.
You know? But then jewelry versus jewelry.
I mean, it's pronunciation. You know, we have a Newman mic, and sometimes when I would say Newman, this guy, I forgot who it was. He's like, it's pronounced Neumann. And I'm like, listen, I'm not in Germany. It's Newman in America. Okay?
I pronounce Buffet. That's
Buffet?
me.
Buffet.
Buffet.
She goes, that's
Call it
me.
buffet.
It's the BFFETT. Buffet.
I mean,
Yo.
tomato, man.
No,
Unless-
but I like that though. When I'm in school and they correct me, I'm like, that's me though. Like, that's me.
You're not gonna stop my grind.
Yeah,
Or-
for real.
I understand. what you're saying.
Can I use the
That's
bathroom?
me.
May I use the bathroom?
Yo,
Fuck outta
oh
here.
my God.
What can you?
Yo.
Bitch, I will piss on your floor.
For real. You better get a mop, girl. Like, shit. Oh
hilarious,
my God. God damn.
Embarrassing story.
Go ahead.
In first grade, there was a teacher that she actually did that to me, and I pissed on her floor.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and then I didn't tell
what
her,
happened?
so my slick ass thought I could make it through the whole class. I took a book, and I like walked slowly backwards, and then I put it away, and I was still sitting by the door, and she walks literally to the puddle, and screams out, "I could have fell! Somebody who did this?" And it was me, obviously, but I didn't say anything. And then she saw my pants, took me to the nurse's office, whatever. All that happened, but I couldn't stand her because
Yeah.
that was a bitch.
Shout out.
So internally, I'm glad I
Yo,
pissed on her floor.
Your petty level is high. You was like, all right, bitch, you don't want to let me go? Okay, got you. Got it. Okay.
Got it. Message
That was,
loud and
but
clear.
that was like it was bittersweet because
That
she
is
also
bittersweet.
sacrificed her pants.
No, she did.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
You know-
So it was,
Very much
it was
did.
like holding a grenade and running to the
Yeah,
enemy.
no,
Yeah.
it reminds me of Iron Man and the Avengers.
Oh, I
at
thought
the
you were gonna
end,
say
know
I
what
Am
I'm saying?
Legend when Will Smith ran to.
That true.
Yeah,
That too. Very.
Would it be better if I didn't like those pants? Those pants were
Self-sacrifice.
old. It's okay. I can sacrifice them.
Yeah.
You know what? And the beautiful part about this, which is a nice transition into the next topic, is that no one in your class snitched. And speaking about snitches, 6ix9ine and is officially released. And he's been getting a lot of controversy. And he released a new song which I refuse to listen to because I don't want to give him the stream numbers.
I gave him one.
Okay. And what's the correct verdict?
I gave him one.
What's the
I gave him
Phantom?
a view.
The Phantom
I
verdict.
never came back to it. I said, all right, I'm going to
What's-
watch this one thing. He comes out, and I'm never going to go back to this guy.
What's the verdict on Gooba?
Oh, that's the name?
The shit was gimmicky as all gimmicks can be.
If you could give me a play-by-play, because I really haven't watched it.
I didn't really pay attention too much, but I saw what he was doing.
Okay.
I pay attention to what he was doing more than the actual video to be
Okay.
entertaining. You know what I'm saying? He even had a part where his head turned into a whole rat emoji.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, he's running with it.
Yeah.
He's trying to
troll amongst
He's-
the whole video is the most colorful thing you ever seen. A bunch of the baddest Instagram girls you could find, all dressed in different things, and it was silly. And then you listening to the music and you looking at the visuals and you like, how could it be so rough? How can this guy speak so roughly on this mic and come on TV and put the most lollipop Teletubby looking craziest shit on? And it's hilarious to me. But I left it there. I buried it. I didn't come back to him after that.
I heard that
Troll King.
Yeah, I heard he had a line about I snitched and they still love me and I'm back or some bullshit like that.
The fact of the matter is he's getting the utmost amount of tension is true to what he said. It's like he knows how to play to everybody's hate and to everybody, I don't even want to say love, but to everybody's troll factor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the balls to do it, but you can, so I'm a like you type people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
He tried
it's
donating.
unfortunate.
He tried donating. I don't know how much money to this non-for-profit that deals with like at-risk youth, I believe. And they turned it down.
I bet.
It was like $2 million, and they turned it down.
Talking about a
No.
lot of gun talk and a lot of shoot
200K.
them up, shoot them
200K,
up,
my bad.
shoot them up shit. We can't use that.
And also, okay, so what do you guys stand on the whole? I don't know if you know the details behind his case, because some people are saying that he rightfully snitched because
There ain't no rightful snitch. If
This
you are a
hip-hop.
part of the gang, you knew what the gang was about.
This
As soon
hip-hop.
as that shit turned on you, now you want to snitch? Get the fuck out of here.
can't do that.
It's not
Yeah.
like that.
I
I'm
agree.
not like.
So I agree. So have you heard anything about it?
I mean, I don't know much about the case aside from what people talk about it, but I mean, just in general when it comes to snitching. All right, so here's how I see it. If you're not involved with it, let's say for instance, you're doing something and your neighbor who's like, she's just the nicest woman in the world or whatever, she's never done nothing bad in her life, and then she walks out and she sees some crazy stuff and she reports it. That to me isn't snitching because she isn't involved in it. You feel what I'm saying?
No, she
But
a
if you-
pedestrian.
She a
She's-
pedestrian.
Yeah.
You know, she's living her life and she sees something that's either putting her in danger or somebody else in danger. She's just reporting it. That to me isn't snitching. Snitching is when you're involved with it and you still snitch on somebody else's. You feel what I'm saying?
concur. I
That's
agree. I
where
agree.
it's like,
Just to better your ass because you
exactly.
knew that it was gonna. You know what
I
I'm
agree.
Exactly.
His defense was the people I snitched on kidnapped me, robbed me, beat me up, blah blah blah. That's the people that I snitched on. Would you not snitch on these people? Which is obviously he's trying to shine a certain light on him. He's trying to
He's trying to have sympathy,
He's trying to
obviously.
he's trying to make
playing
himself
the
look like a
victim
victim.
card.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
but it's like, bro, you're talking about, obviously you're not the first person that they did this stuff to. So you knowingly, you know, joined this gang.
You entered that world.
You were
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
world.
yeah.
You knew they
Called
were doing
hits
that.
on people.
You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You were doing,
Yeah.
if
You
he
going to
wasn't doing
Chicago?
what they were doing
he
to him.
coming out of Chicago, outside in the street, looking around like what Keith at.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like he knew that these people were doing that. If he wasn't involved himself, I don't know if he was doing it, but I'm pretty sure he was. Like, even
Yeah,
if
he
you're saying
recorded himself.
you feel what I'm saying? So even if he was calling hits, imagine. So because now they're doing it to you, now it's bad. But they were doing it to other people, you didn't give a crap. Oh no, now you're rightfully snitching. I don't know. I don't agree with
no,
it.
I agree. I agree
You feel
with
what
you.
I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like, you know, he got this exposure, that 2 million views on IG. That
Oh yeah,
he's
he broke a record.
gloating about. I mean, yeah, it's very controversial. He
Yeah.
just came out and everybody's like, yo, what is he doing? But honestly, in my opinion, and I feel very strongly about it, it's not gonna last. I don't think his music, first of all, isn't music that's gonna be legendary.
Yeah, at all.
Like
Nobody
his music
respects
will
this
not
guy.
last. Nobody respects this.
No
like,
integrity.
it's just
nobody
fun.
nobody respects him as an artist. They respect him as a troll.
It's,
Yes.
it's
You
know
a
what I'm saying?
fun
Know you a
art.
joke.
Yeah, bro, he's fun. He's just fun. Oh yeah, the music. I don't like it personally, but I know like it's just fun music. It's not gonna last, dude. So
Yeah.
obviously this little hype that he's bragging about, I mean, go for it, bro. He's making his money. He's getting his views. Enjoy it, bro. I mean, his success, but it's not long term.
I also can't wait for this face tattoo trend to die out because I'm pretty over that. Like, what were we looking at?
Little Xan.
Lil Xan. He has how do you describe it? Like
Dripping eye.
like a dripping like current like a sperm glob on his eyeball.
God.
That's the only way I can describe
Like
it.
an outline of it.
Nice.
Like a-
No, it's filled in. It has, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, from the eyelid
Like
down.
outline, like a body
And
bag
Tom,
on
Tom
a-
we'll put a picture so you can
Dog, that
see what
sounds
I'm talking
painful,
about.
face
dude.
tats.
Yeah, dude. Like to start that's like applying, what is that, mascara?
yeah.
Like, dude, but to have a tattoo, I've also heard about permanent eyebrow tattoos.
That's been a thing though.
Yeah, I don't know about that. What do you feel about that?
And makeup.
That was always like, especially in Hispanic culture.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
I knew about. That way you don't have to do your eyebrows anymore. You fill them in, but that's completely different because that's not.
No,
the
I
recipe.
know.
Yeah, your whole tattooing your whole face is crazy. I don't even understand how we got there.
Yeah.
Goodbye society. You'll be like, you get a face tats, it's like goodbye society. Where you gonna work after that? Like it's like that's it. You're fully committed to whatever you're in.
I can
you're gonna be
imagine
doing.
Lil Xan at Goldman and Sachs, in a couple of years,
Yeah,
in a
man.
button up,
What's your face tats?
Yo.
And I think he's like mad in I don't want to say a depressed time in his life, but he seems pretty sad, and I don't think it's the best idea to do tattoos of sad stuff on your face because it's not gonna last.
Every time
Yeah.
you
You're
look in
not
the
gonna
mirror.
be sad forever.
Yeah.
God willing, it's gonna pass through. So having a reminder of that on your
Yeah.
face, I would.
Now,
please.
I understand about getting a tattoo. Let's say, if someone passed away and you want to honor them, even though you're sad, because they're not, they're always going to unfortunately be gone to a certain extent. But as far as like just like the symbols that he has don't really represent anything to my knowledge, especially like the cum glob or whatever. You know, I don't know what. I don't know what the
I
fuck
automatically felt like crying when I saw him.
The thing
Like
is,
I felt my eyes wanting to water up because it just reminded me of that.
it's
I don't
also
know.
weird when you see someone that's like slumped, like talking all slow and shit. Like I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know if you had that situation where you're trying to like converse with somebody and they're like not there.
Dealing
You know what
with
I'm
people
saying?
on
He's
lean
pumped
and
up with
shit.
all these different drugs.
Yeah.
I don't think he even understands what's happening around him.
Yes, yeah.
But I heard he grew up on Xans type shit. Like,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like he was prescribed that as a kid and had to take it over and over and got addicted and just continue that.
Well, that's
So how
another-
many kids in America have that same story? You know what I mean? Like,
that's another thing that
like
we
their
could,
parents are prescribing them this drug or Adderall or you know what I'm saying? How else is it getting here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
the thing is that I feel like a lot of the parents, you know, and I'm not a parent myself, so I'm just, you know, basing it off of, you know, my limited experience. But I think that sometimes parents maybe have a notion of what they expect their kid to be. Every parent wants, and I've said this before, every parent wants their kid to be the president, you know, or every parent wants their kid to be, you know, the utmost of whatever, because that's, you know, that's why you make all your sacrifices. And then, you know, when you see something that's maybe not working 100%, maybe their focus is not there, so you're like, oh, maybe Adderall is the answer, or maybe their fucking energy is through the roof, and
Even the school would tell them that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
maybe their
your
energy
kid
is,
needs something.
yeah,
or
maybe
your
you
kid-
know your kid needs something or whatever, and then you forget that, hey, maybe your kid shouldn't be playing, you know, PlayStation 4 for, you know, 8 hours a day. Maybe if he can focus on the PS4 for 8 hours a day but can't sit down for 30 minutes to do homework, then I don't think he has a focus problem. You know what I'm saying? I think he has a I don't want to fucking do this problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not every single case though. You know what I'm saying? Like every case is different. But I do think that it's a fine line. It's a fine line, and sometimes even the medical professionals get it wrong. You know, is what I'm saying.
True.
It's
True.
unfortunate.
I seen a little video where the kid came in. It's not a real video, but on a movie or something. And then the kid came in and seen and she just knew how to lie to the therapist in order to get certain drugs.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
She just I'm gonna act this way so that I can get prescribed this. So I'm gonna act this way. You know what I mean?
You
And
can
she
go.
just
You
kept
can
doing
go.
that.
You can go on. You can go on Reddit, and find out how to act and what to say to get the cough syrup, or to get, you know, to get that shit prescribed, and then they sell it. They either sell it or they use it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it's just a matter of
Like you go to a dispensary or a True Leaf or something down here in Miami or something, Miracle Leaf, and you say, "Oh, I have anxiety and I have."
yeah. I
some
mean,
other
they're
stuff,"
not.
and
They're
then
not
they say,
even.
"All right, here's a CBD card. Take these CBD and call me in the morning." You know what I mean? It's like, so they
I'm
already
pretty sure-
kind of know what to say in a weird
I don't even
way.
think it's possible to get rejected for the card. Like, if you go to fucking True Leaf and they're like, oh, you can apply on site and, you know, get verified on site, it's because they know, like, you go in, yeah, I got glaucoma, motherfuckers. Like, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
There's
know.
a lot of reasons.
Unless you go in there and you're like, I'm not lying. You know, like, I'm pretty sure you're good.
Right.
Now when you're talking about like more, you know, heavier drugs or whatever, where you actually have to go in to see a psychologist or something, you really have to, you know your shit if you're gonna try to fool someone of that degree.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
Because I'm pretty sure they can spot the bullshitters. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have a pretty good bullshit detector.
bullshit radar.
Bullshit radar. How is your bullshit radar, ill?
It's grown, you know, it's grown. I've seen just dealing with a lot of people. The more people you deal with, the more you can read it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you start to see it's a pattern, bro.
Yo.
A lot of people think everybody in this world is different. No, there's a lot of similarities, man. And you read it, and then choosing on how you react to it is that's where the uniqueness comes. Because you know, sometimes you could choose to pretend like you don't see it just for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
It's just better to pretend like but I know what you're doing.
Yeah,
man.
I had similar situations. We had a certain guest that was gonna come on, and I was getting mad excuses. Oh, that's bullshit, but it's fine. So you know, that's life. Say la
You gotta let a
motherfucking
certain
B.
degree of bullshit in. to
Exactly.
understand what bullshit is.
Exactly. Let the bullshit resonate. You know what I'm saying? Cook it up and then let it go. You know, like, it is what it is.
Yeah, dude.
What is if you know, if tomorrow, you know, obviously this is a hypothetical scenario, but if tomorrow we got the news, hey, literally 0 corona cases, it's gone, it's extinguished, it's gone. What's the first thing you do? Go, Ali.
Damn. Hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
I don't know. Move, pass, go.
Throw a party.
Yo, shit, gang. That's
Craig
what's
is
up.
straight
It's
to
like
it.
Craig is like, bro, no labels part
party.
2.
Right? Throw a
Come
party.
on.
Yeah, you've been saying.
We made it out the portal.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the half of the portal or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah. And we're just looking. The baby is only charging $100,000.
Hey,
for,
he's only $100,000.
Yeah, for a performance. So that's really that's within the budget.
Yeah.
you know. That's
You get the baby out here. It's
you
gonna
get the
be
baby.
crazy.
If you charge $20 a head, I think we'll be straight.
Oh, we got like 50.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's the
Ill-
baby.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Japanese garden. I looked them up. They were closed, and I'm fucking waiting
Japanese
until
garden
they open.
It's a magnificent structure. This is
Yes.
crazy.
Wait, but what is
This is
it
a
like
whole
public thing?
entire
Yeah, it's in
park.
Boca.
Oh shit!
Think about a bonsai tree.
Do they have the fucking sand that you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit!
The whole park
beautiful.
is like bonsai'd out.
Wow.
Like everything's
Yeah.
controlled how it's grown and everything. I'm like,
Do they let you use the rake or no?
No.
Oh damn, boy.
No, they have. It's huge, so they've raked it a few times. So I don't know.
I
don't even know what you
I don't
So,
even find the rake.
I don't know if you've ever seen in like samurai movies and shit, or I'm pretty sure they've shown it in Avengers or in Doctor Strange. You know those I guess like Japanese not parks, but they basically have a couple trees, but it's grown in sand. And so they'll have like a rake with like, you know, like 5 or 6 different like little spikes, and you can like make designs on the floor, and like it's like super calming and chill, you know. And yeah, I've always
Zen
wanted
garden.
to check that out. Super, yeah, Zen Garden, I think
Yeah.
that's what it's called.
Yeah, it is.
And wow, I didn't
Where-
know that
where
we
is
had
that?
one down
Where-
here.
It's in Boca.
in Boca, yeah.
I don't know,
Holy shit.
Doral Boca.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to check that out. Yo, I've been wanting to get near my place Chinese food, China Walk, because I want to dispel like that. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Because I want to dispel all the the critiques that we're having, all that racism. Motherfuckers are not getting Chinese food anymore. So I'm like, let me go, let me support.
No.
They're closed. They're not, bro. I've been trying to get Chinese food for a minute.
Yo, the
Yo.
Chinese restaurants probably feeling
They're
it right
struggling.
now.
They're struggling. It was actually hella sad because I saw some there was a Chinese restaurant that was sending text messages to the customers, and they're like, our food is 100% safe, COVID-19 free,
so ignorant.
all that shit. Because I guess like people are associating it, you know.
They don't
But it has-
realize they're getting the same ingredients from the.
Yo, like it has nothing to do
they're
with.
not getting it straight from China.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know,
not like it's
covered
not like
in Corona.
It's
like,
not like they're flying to China every 2 weeks to
Right.
get
Right.
to get the chicken. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
like nah, bro. They're getting that shit literally right next to Publix, bro.
It's
Come on,
for
man.
real.
Like
Damn, they feeling it.
they feeling it. So and I was trying to support them,
Yeah.
and they're closed. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely hit up the China Walk. I never got a chance to check out. Did you see that new? I think it's called Miami Aquarium. No, the new Miami Science Museum.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Have you gone?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's
For real?
awesome.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
They rebuilt it or something?
Yeah, they
so-
had
Oh,
renovations.
shit.
We gotta go.
You know when it was on Biscayne before, or like now it's in downtown, like right next to the American Airlines arena. It's really dope. It's like 5 stories.
Shit,
They got animals and they got a huge
I've seen
aquarium.
pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's dope. It's really dope, man.
So the aquarium is
Damn.
above you?
In one of the floors, yeah, there's a floor that you go in
Wow.
and it's like you can see.
yeah.
over.
You see mad people take pictures with it. I'm sure you've
Wow.
seen it. Yeah.
Amazing.
crazy, and then there's a
Yeah.
planetarium in it, and you go in there and they show you the world. And then, you know,
Yo.
you just feel brighter. You're just like,
You know,
I'm a scientist.
Boy, I just
go.
gained like 7 IQ points getting being here,
There's
boy.
like a laser show. I'm like, yeah, I know everything about lasers, dog.
Boy.
Yeah, it's dope though.
Yo,
It's
that's
expensive.
what's
It's
up.
yeah, it's like
How
stupid
much?
expensive.
how much was it to get in? Where is it?
It's right next to the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, and it's called the Philip Frost Museum.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it is. And dude, how much was it? I think it was like
Philip
25 a
Frost.
pop or something.
yeah,
It's pretty pricey
not
for
bad.
a
Yeah.
museum.
Yo,
but
For a
no, it's not
museum
bad.
is, you know,
We're gonna micro those and go out there.
That's facts,
We're out
boy. Get a fuck around, get an edible.
Yo.
You know.
Nah,
I heard.
dope.
Speaking back about mispronouncing shit, I always would say, and I kind of still do, Disney instead of Disney. And then when I came here,
Disney.
yeah, and then I was told it's Disney. But I would
Disney.
always say, I think
Disney.
it's because in Spanish you pronounce everything, so it's Disney. And then when I always kind of fucking kept it, you know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
that's hilarious.
Yo,
I've never heard that.
Yeah, because in Spanish you fucking pronounce every fucking word. I mean, yeah, letter. But speaking about Disney or Disney,
Yeah.
When did you change it? When did you finally figure out?
well, I mean, I moved here when I was 7. I didn't really get a grasp of the English language till I was probably like 10 or 11. And yeah, but speaking of, I heard that they're super fucking strict as far as like if they catch you even with like a pen or an edible, like they call like the Disney cops and they kick you the
Wow.
fuck out.
Wow.
I heard they're super
vaping
strict with
going
that
on.
sort of shit.
Yeah.
No. I heard they're super strict. Every time I go over there, I get randomly selected. I'm like, bro, fuck you.
You
And
look like a vapor, bro.
it's first of all, it's the beard, it's the bulkiness.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
can
saying?
I share a story about that?
Please do.
I remember when they
Shout out to Vortex.
Yeah, I remember when they first started. I hate Vortex. I remember when they first started with the metal detectors.
Bruh.
That wasn't always there, right? I used to go almost every year, and that was never there. That wasn't there until like I think like 5 years ago. I mean, they put it a while back, but either way, this was before I owned a gun. So when I was younger, my weapon of choice was brass knuckles. 100% brass. I would buy it online. 100% brass. Amazing.
Boy.
So I would carry that everywhere with me. I'm like, this is my weapon. I'm not the type of person that's gonna feel comfortable stabbing somebody in the neck. So I'd rather just beat you. So pause. So anyway, so I'm going to Disney. I'm like, I'm a huge. People go, it's Disney World. That doesn't matter. There's psychopaths in Disney too that will try to kill you. What you think, man?
For
People get
real.
shot up in church. I'm good.
You know about Disney.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
It's Disney. There's a lot of
Can't
people
trust
there.
Disney.
You
Yo,
can't
people
trust
get shot up in
Disney.
church, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So what? Because you're a murderer, you're not gonna go to Disney?
Yo, for real.
Oh, I kill people, but not in Disney.
Nah. That's off limits, yo.
That's the perfect place to go.
Yeah,
Yo, for real.
Exactly.
Everybody's so happy.
You go to that.
Never see it
fucking,
coming.
It's the sun.
Yeah, it's a small world.
Yeah, that's song.
Starts detuning.
That'd be,
No.
yo,
So
that'd be a great murder scene in a movie, yo, for real.
You
Again,
get murdered
this
at
is-
Disney? Oh,
Yeah,
Boy.
You never
this
see
is,
that
This is a
coming.
while back because again, this was like when they first started putting those metal detectors in the one in Orlando. So it was a while back. So I had the brass knuckles in my pocket. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Disney. So we're walking, and you know, it's all of us, and we're walking to
Mickey
the
trying to square up,
and then
boy.
I'm like, yo, just in case some nigga wants to
You
pressure,
know?
you feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So-
Some goofy ass nigga.
Yeah. I ain't trying to get hit by no rat, you know what I'm saying? So we're walking to the front,
Right?
and as we're walking to the front, I noticed the metal detectors. So I'm like, crap. I have this
Oh,
brass
shit.
knuckle on me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Can I hide it in a bush? But there's too many people around. I can't just take it and throw it in a bush. They're gonna be like, what the heck is his mom? So I'm like, they're only selecting random people. They won't select me. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm walking. Sir. I was like, damn. So they selected me.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Like,
And they're like, all right. And I'm like, obviously I'm nervous because I got this brass knuckle
Yeah.
on me. I'm thinking, yo, as soon as they go ding, 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 SWAT team's going to come. from
Yo.
helicopters. And yeah. So they're like, all right, yeah, take off your phone and your wallet. And I take out my phone and wallet. And I walk through and it goes ding, 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 ding. And then one of the guys goes, come here. And he has a metal thing. And I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm here. And so with the metal sensor, he goes, and it rings on my belt buckle because I had a belt buckle at the time. He's like, Disney, okay, you're good. And
Damn.
he didn't go anywhere else. So
Disney security better tighten the fuck up. Niggas gonna be strapped up in Disney.
when I tell you my heart was
Niggas is strapped in Disney. I bet people are strapped in Disney. Go
So
ahead.
I went in with my brass knuckles. I went in and I was like,
boy.
yes. And then you know what happened? Inside enjoying it, I get on Space Mountain. I've been 6'2" for a while.
No.
I've been 6'2" for a while. So I was I was like probably 6 feet by this, or I was probably 6'2".
You gave somebody a concussion.
And I'm in Space Mountain, and I don't know if you've ever ridden Space Mountain in Orlando, but like for people like me, I'm like this.
Yeah, for real.
You know, it's not meant for tall people. And
Facts.
went on Space Mountain. Went on Space Mountain with my brass knuckles and left without it.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, someone ain't
Somebody-
walk out from that ride, boy.
Yo, I can imagine the cleaning crew.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo,
Maybe one of the engineers down there got smacked, like
smacked in the
Boy.
face and
lost a tooth.
Damn.
brass, 100% brass knuckles.
Damn.
I say brass.
Brass, right?
Sorry.
Brass or
Oh,
brass?
speaking of on
Tomato, tomato.
It's pronunciation day.
Hey, but
Yeah,
that's
brass,
me. That's
brass.
me. You know, like,
Yeah, that's you. Hey, you know
that's me,
what
yo.
I'm saying?
Hey, brass, that's me though. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
that's fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Somebody got smacked.
No.
Were you in front? Did
I
somebody
was.
behind you get smacked
I don't
in the
know.
same time?
Oh my God! Imagine just.
Oh
You
my
didn't
God.
even hear.
That was fun, but
Yo.
I think I got hit by the
What was
railing
that
or
thing?
something.
Some smacked me. I don't know.
Yo, oh my God. I don't know if you guys heard, there was actually, so it's actually super, I don't want to say illegal, but kind of illegal to film in Disney because
Damn,
they
bro.
own that place. And I mean, you can do kind of like, you know, little short
Makes
family videos or whatever, but that's about it.
Makes
There was a fucking, I don't know, company, a director that filmed an entire movie inside Disney. And it was kind of like, I didn't watch it. I have to watch it. It's kind of like a horror film-esque. So Disney would have never approved it because it shows Disney. This guy's like tripping balls in Disney.
How did he
And
get away with that?
so what they did is it's fucking genius. Guerrilla filmmaking 101. What they did is they would send all the actors beforehand the script. So they would pretty much have it on their phone and it would be memorized, right?
Okay.
Everything that they would film with, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was with an iPhone. So it looked like they were just a family shooting little videos, but they were legit. They would be like action and they would say the lines from the script, the actors, and they would be filming it. And it looked like they were just like a couple of friends or family or whatever. And they went every single day to Disney and they filmed it pieces by pieces. And I don't believe they ever got caught, but they did a whole ass fucking film about it. Obviously, they got hit with a lawsuit, whatever. They said suck a dick. They still released it. But it was just the fact that they were able to do
Amazing.
it. Yeah.
What a plan.
Yeah, that's very
there's
good.
so much fucking coordination and like just like the sneakiness, you know. I fucking love that, you know, very
need
sneaky,
this.
you know.
All right, what's the next shoot? We gotta shoot.
Exactly. It's
Say
like
this
you're
part,
talking
we
through
gotta-
text and shit, you know. Like,
How did they get the audio? Like, did they mic them up or something?
damn, I
probably
have
mic'd them
to
up.
check probably.
Because you can't record audio with your phone.
No,
You're gonna
for
hear
sure,
all
for
the
sure there
stuff
were
Unless they
mics.
have another phone.
I'm assuming-
Unless they
close
did
to
a
them.
voiceover.
Oh,
No, I'm sure
they can have
connected-
phones
that-
on them
Recording
recording,
audio.
and then they
True.
line up the audio.
True, or they had clip-ons. I mean, I have to
Maybe.
see.
But clip-ons have a box. You can see
True,
that.
true,
You're
true. But yeah, they were
Very
able
clever,
to,
very clever. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
I'm pretty sure the crew saw it and they're just like, you think they're gonna get away with it? I don't know. I'm not gonna snitch. All right. Just kept going.
Is
Oh
he?
my God.
Nah, it's just an iPhone.
Yeah, it's just an
Is he?
iPhone. Is he recording himself audio though? Like,
It's called Escape from Tomorrow.
Escape from
Oh, like
Tomorrow.
Tomorrowland.
Yeah, so it's called Escape from Tomorrow. It's a 2013 independent horror film written and directed by Randy Moore.
Was it
Shout out
good?
to
Did you see
Randy
it?
Moore. I haven't
Randy
seen
Moore.
it. I'll probably see it this week. And it was his directorial debut, and it tells the story of an unemployed father having increasingly bizarre experiences and disturbing visions on the last day of a family vacation at Walt Disney World Resort. It premiered at the 2013 Sundance Film Festival. And it was there was a personal selection of Roger Ebert.
Is there a trailer that we can see?
Actually, that's a great idea.
It's like
Yeah.
Fear or Loathing meets Vacation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Fear and Loathing was so good.
There is a trailer. Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh, that's great. Now I'm gonna watch it.
How can we put it here? Oh,
Remote. Let's watch.
so this is
Anybody
the
have
Escape
popcorn?
from Tomorrow trailer.
That's crazy. So that'd take a lot of work, like, you know, a lot of detail work of like hiding yourself and then getting the lines and getting every part you need in order to tell the story completely,
I wonder how long it took him to film that whole thing.
right?
Or even come up with, you
How many-
making sure.
There we go.
Oh, this place you have to go to
Yeah,
for this line
for
and
this
stuff
scene,
like that.
yeah.
You have to have gone there prior.
To keep
Is
it
the volume?
consistent in the
Yeah.
storyline, like that's a
Oh,
lot.
you saw that already? I don't know if you saw that. Oh, fuck. Wait up.
I thought it was the same guy. I'm like, damn, he's in the movie too?
He goes, the following has not been approved by Walt Disney. Look at that.
That is hilarious. dude.
Look at
I
that.
want to feel safe. Bad things happen everywhere, especially here. I can't be happy all the time.
Oh my gosh.
There's something going on here. It's this place.
Yo.
Yeah.
Genius. Genius. Genius.
movies, but I'm watching it. I'm about to watch it.
Genius.
Just like old Bagundi himself.
Let's go home.
Genius.
Oh my god.
What a great, yo, the trailer's
Oh
crazy.
my-
The trailer's crazy.
I just want to
Trailer's
see
crazy.
it. I want to see
Wait,
it
before we continue.
Have you ever wondered?
The
how
trailer's
much
fucking
it costs you?
crazy.
Before we continue, Craig, do you have a movie review of the day, or are we making this? Do you have what's your film? What's your film? of the
I
day?
watch Us.
Ooh,
Us.
Good, that was good.
Us.
That was
Very
Poster.
intense.
Poster.
Very
and what's
intense.
the thumb rating? The thumb ratio.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up for Us.
Yes, 2 thumbs up. High thumb.
And that's is that Jordan Peele?
Yes.
So talk about Us, or what was the other one?
He's very
Get
deep
Out?
in
Get Out.
how he did it. Like
I liked Get Out a little bit better.
Yeah, because
You
it
know
was
what I'm
a
saying?
lot of
You
shock
watched
value,
both
but
of
this
them?
one had like a good shock value too as well, because like it's a lot of
Yeah.
fears that they put in there, like, you know, being replaced and taking away what's dear to you. What, you know what I'm saying? Your entire life. That's some serious shit. To like, that's a monster that. It's like, you know, I always look at like scary movies like this. They make different things the monster. You know, certain movies they make the nature the monster. They make a mummy the monster. But this was your life being taken away from you. That was the monster. You know, and being replaced by somebody and put in a dungeon and left to, you know, it's crazy. Very deep movie.
So
Yeah.
that is definitely the Craig movie review of the day. Us, 2 thumbs up. And if you can, definitely, you know, we're gonna try to, you know, if you guys can, watch Escape from Tomorrow, so we can talk about it next week.
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll be the film review of the week.
That's just
It
so
looks
funny.
so crazy. The fact that they were able to pull all of that off without them knowing.
This happened in 2013?
Yeah, dude. Like,
I never heard of
they
that.
have.
Of course they don't want nothing like that coming out. That
Oh
shit is
hell
the-
no! It made Disney look like
Yo.
a horror film, yo. Like,
Satan, just
yo,
like I said
what-
last week.
you saw, you saw the black eyes,
That's a crazy
Yo,
domino.
bro.
Crazy.
God damn! But that's definitely that's definitely
I'll
a
watch
feast.
it. That's
A
one to
thing-
watch.
Yeah, that's one to watch for sure. What is something you guys are looking forward to this week with the slow resurgence of everything? I know things are starting to pick up in the stew. Hopefully,
Yeah. But aside, you know, from like what I'm looking forward to doing when this whole thing is over, watching a movie in the theater, bro. I miss it.
bruh.
I'm a huge movie guy when it comes to like movies in theaters,
Yeah.
and you know, that's gonna be fun. I want to go to the gun range. I haven't gone in a while, so since this whole thing, so that'll be fun.
How you gonna feel when somebody cough in a movie theater?
I'm gonna be fine. I'm like, oh, you good? All right, cool.
Would you wear a mask?
You gonna have your mask on in a
yeah,
movie?
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to, you know, wear masks everywhere, and I'm fine with that. Like that,
Yeah.
I don't mind wearing masks everywhere. Like I understand it's a necessary sacrifice, So I'll be fine. And it's just gonna be complicated to eat, but just
Dang shit.
What about a gym? Oh man, the alcohol
so
wipes at the
here's the
gym
thing,
is gonna
yo.
be crazy. They're gonna be
Okay,
wiping.
have you guys seen the fucking they're making treadmills with like plastic barriers on the sides now?
Oh wow!
But it's like I think that's pointless because
that is kind
unless
you're touching all the stuff in
exactly unless the gym staff is literally behind every single treadmill waiting for okay that person left, wipe it down every single time. You're
but
it's
they're not
just
gonna do that.
exactly and you're just making a petri dish for bacteria to hold on to.
Yeah, true.
Like, that's all you're doing.
Let the air move. You're trying to,
like you're not, unless you're gonna be on top of it, you know what I'm saying, 24/7, you're not doing anything.
That's definitely gonna be more on the people who go to the gym to wipe up after themselves before and after. Like for sure, when I go back, before I even touch anything, it's gonna be wiped, every dumbbell, everything. Just wiping.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a cesspool. People gonna be thinking like, oh gosh, like all the deep breathing and sweat and people's pores opened up and.
For a second, I thought that was real. For a second, I thought it was real. I was like, Craig, Craig, no, not you, Craig.
No, sorry, listeners. I'm just joking. This is
making sure you change your clothes too. You feel me?
That's why we got to be healthy inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Immune system strong, so we can go to the gym and we can work out hard. Like you feel me, and to get stronger rather than be worried or like everybody else kind of. I mean, it's a lot about. I don't like the last guy said about vitamins. I mean, there's a lot of other things other than vitamins.
But also, how Emilio said, you can't just rely on the vitamins. So you got.
So I have a theory on that. Go
ahead. Do you want me to read back his comment or no?
I mean,
was it based on that or?
I was thinking about it after, like on the ride home the last time. But it was, he was saying that you can't rely on just vitamins or medicines. Yeah, read it back. Because my theory is just that just the same way there is science, medicine science, there is also the same elements in what is already provided us with nature. And there has been a lot of, cases where they've proven to get rid of flus, cancers, viruses. But when, for example, Dr. Sebi, he actually went to court for it. And my only theory is they attack the herbal doctors, and tell them that they can't, there's no science behind it, but there's evidence. You know what I'm saying? So in the other end, when there's like medicine, when everybody's taking all this ibuprofens and you have evidence that proves that this does help, but just it's the same way. I don't know.
So what she's referring to, for the people who didn't get a chance to listen to our last week's episode, Emilio, one of our listeners, commented, you can't just build your immune system with supplements. That's why the vaccine was created. They give you a small amount of measured dose so your immune system can get ready. It's like hitting a bag every day and jumping in a ring with a boxer expecting to win. The vaccine is like watching tape and making sure you're training specific to your opponent. Logically, you would be more prepared for the fight with the specified training. So basically, he's saying that the vaccine is something that's going to be directly aimed at the COVID, at the actual illness at hand, as opposed to taking vitamins or making sure that your immune system is up with supplements. It won't be enough. It'll be kind of like a general well-being, but it won't be directed at the virus.
I see. I believe that these were made that way that they can like amp up the process. And yes, it could be directly that way. It can directly affect that process in particular. But also, it has been evidence and proof that when you're putting other natural products in your body that you haven't done before, if you give that time, that would also help as well. But the thing about it is time. So the vaccination just defeats the time. It makes it direct to the point right then and there. When the other side, you do have to give it time, and that is the factor that they're, balancing.
Craig, where do you stand on this?
The natural way was to give it time. and most synthetic medicines are made from natural herbs anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Give us a little bit of background for the people that don't know, because it had been a couple of episodes since we spoke about Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
Dr. Sebi, what is he, Honduran?
Yes.
Honduran, I don't want to call him a doctor. I don't know what, but he's like a healer. I'll say.
Wait, is he a
no, he doesn't have
okay.
he doesn't have medical degrees, but he is a healer because he's brought, all right, the Supreme Court brought him in saying that you can't put in the newspaper that you have the cure for AIDS and sickle cell and all of these different ailments.
Because it's false
Exactly,
advertisement.
right? So he goes all the way to the Supreme Court and brings 72 people. He said the judge told him to bring, was it 5 or 10 or something like that? He brought in 72 people to testify on his behalf that he cured them from different ailments. They said bring one for every person of every sickness. One AIDS patient, one asthma patient, one that other patient. But he brought over 72 people. They had to throw the case out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
So he proved it to the Supreme Court that he has a cure for AIDS.
It was in 1985. Yeah, it was a while ago.
Did Nick Cannon ever finish the documentary?
He put out a trailer.
And
so yeah, it's, I guess, I don't know when is the out date, but I did see a trailer. Very informative. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
Person with
Dr.
like
Sebi, he's a herbalist. Herbalist.
Let me play the trailer real quick.
Honduran herbalist. Just an herbalist, basically.
Left Eye, Lisa Lopez.
Yeah.
Anybody in this room, if I could say somebody cured AIDS, I'll be like, yeah, right.
Man, it ain't been 24 hours. We gotta pick up the baton and run it across the world. Look at all these tweets.
Please watch over and protect Nick, because he's gonna take over when Nipsey left off.
He offered cures for incurable diseases. He offered hope and life to those about to die.
What they will do with AIDS is the same thing they do with everything else. They will figure out a way for you to live with.
This is how the healthcare hustle works. We bring you in, you're sick, we start you on treatment protocols that are many times more toxic than what we're treating you for.
It's just mind-numbing to see how we can allow people like this to come among us, poison us, and then live comfortable lives.
He's an immigrant from Honduras who never went to school, college, or medical school. Yet the man known as Dr. Sebi claims to have found a cure for several life-threatening diseases, including AIDS. Too good to be true? Well, you be the judge.
He made black people question the information that they were getting from their very own medical doctors.
We have been misled not only by the foreigners that are not part of our race, but we were also hoodwinked by our brothers that was trained by those people.
Dr. Sebi did not have to go through university systems once he realized that the knowledge was all around him, that he was walking over medicine.
All right, so we're here at TASO, the AIDS support organization in Uganda, trying to get some answers.
When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, they gonna get you.
Today, a Brooklyn man who masqueraded as a doctor has been arrested by the state attorney general.
Can you cure AIDS? I have cured AIDS many times, sir, and I can cure AIDS again and again.
AIDS has been cured by the Usha Herbal Research Institute.
So if Sebi or the Usha Research Institute cure AIDS, who cure AIDS? The black race or Sebi? It is the black race.
Dr. Sebi had brought so many levels of healing to our community. He, like many other could have for surely been a target of powers that be.
There is a group of people who do not want everyone to be here.
We have cures for a lot of things, but that's not what keeps America going.
So who's the real problem here? Is it Sebi, or is it some pharmaceutical company that is willing to exploit us?
This man has not objectively shown what he does. I would say he either deserves a Nobel Prize or a term in jail, and I vote for the latter.
So when I found out about Sebi, and it's about his case. You know, niggas was tweeting me, Hustle, be careful, man. Your plane gonna go down. I said, niggas better ride.
Anybody watching this, I want people to take Nipsey's lessons. So I don't want none of us to be afraid.
Anything that interferes with their omnipotent need to own and control everything is a danger and will be eliminated.
So,
it looks dope. I just can't take Nick Cannon serious.
okay, yeah. So I wish
Why?
because first of all, he tries Eminem, and when Eminem like rips him apart every time, like Nick Cannon, what the fuck are you doing? Stick to documentaries.
But it looks dope though.
It does look dope.
It does look dope. But man, I just can't take him serious.
If Eminem tries you at first, he is gonna try him back. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
You come at me, I'm gonna have to come at you back. Then people are gonna look at me like I'm punk.
I would have did it in a different way. I would have.
There's a lot of people that don't even answer Eminem because they know.
No, but even yeah, you feel me? Because obviously he knows that maybe rap isn't his strong suit, but he's making a lot of money on networks. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, he owns way more than we think.
Yeah, sure. No, and Wild 'N Out is dope. Like Wild 'N Out is dope.
That's how I would have did it. If Eminem dissed me and I knew, all right, look, maybe this. If I'm Nick Cannon, I'm like, all right, obviously rap, I'm not gonna beat him because we've already gone through this way back then. But I do own all these networks, so this is what I'm gonna do. You strategize and you figure out how to get back with Eminem where you're strong. Well, you bring the war to your comfort, because you know this network. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
He's also, Eminem is an idiot. Nick Cannon's like, we've had this whole thing backing on, back and forth or whatever the case. He's like, oh, just come on Wild 'N Out, because you know how they have a rap battle at the end, and we'll battle out at the end. Eminem's not an idiot. That would be his most successful episode ever for the rest of his life. He would make so much money off of that. Eminem's not an idiot. He's not gonna go and support him. But all that bullshit aside, all that aside. The trailer does look dope, and it's very enticing. It definitely makes me want to watch it.
For sure.
I know you guys have been following it long before this. How did you guys first hear about this?
Health. Just learning about health a lot, and his name would constantly pop up, to have
for years.
Yeah, and just doing your research, everything that he was saying, everything that he put out made sense, actually worked. I can't deny the fact that when my body even touches dairy, it's like, but then even Craig said it, sugar. The other day I had a donut. I haven't had a donut in so long, and I said that felt good, not knowing that I said a feeling instead of it tasted good, right? Because sugar is actually a drug. So a lot of that shit, just researching all that shit, I'm like, damn, I can't deny it. And then just knowing that you have to detox your body to get rid of all these drugs that have been provided to you to be like, this is food, this is okay. You know what I'm saying? It's knowledgeable, and it's definitely something that there's evidence to it. It's not, it's not something that somebody was able to go on years, go to court, and get all of his stuff acquitted. You know what I'm saying? Or gone, or proven that it's true for so long. So it's obviously,
And then he dies when he starts to get popular through Nipsey.
How did he die?
Popularize him.
Or is he still alive?
No, he died.
How did he die?
I'm not sure, but he died before Nipsey.
Yeah.
A little bit before Nipsey died. Because Nipsey was planning to play him out again. The reason why he got a lot of exposure too, over again, and they started to try to sue him again, because Lisa Left Eye Lopez, when she got sick or something like that, and went to him and she got cured, doing 40-day fasts and shit like that, and eating the right herbs. Fasting from the food that's provided to us, like Ali said, fasting from all that kind of stuff and eating the right herbs that cure what's supposed to cure. And it cured her, and then she was gonna come back to America and tell her story about, she said, yo, I'm gonna make you famous, and and after that she died.
Yeah.
Same thing with Nipsey.
So okay, do you think that there's any correlation, and if so, do you think that Nick Cannon is in any sort of trouble?
I think yes, because Nick has, kudos to Nick, because I like this about Nick, because he has taken a stance of a more higher understanding of what's going on, especially owning all these networks and owning all these things. You know,
he has his own network.
He's a boss move. Like he's toys. I mean,
I think he has his own network called N Network now.
It goes deep. Yeah, it's like deep. He has plenty of stuff. Like plenty of stuff going on.
He was able to play the Trojan horse and just play for a while whatever the networks wanted until he wanted to do whatever he wanted, and just took that and started just acknowledging everybody.
Like on Wild 'N Out, he has the colors of
red and black.
Yeah, the red, black, and green, which is Marcus Garvey created the flag for all black people around the world under one flag, the black, green, and red flag. So,
yeah, that's crazy.
That's how deep he went with it, you know.
That's crazy. So ladies and gentlemen, please check out Us. Also, you know, that's our movie of the week. Check out Escape from Tomorrow, which will hopefully be the next one, and also check out Strong Enemies: The Untold Case of Dr. Sebi. I'm not sure if it's out yet. I know that the trailer was released about a month ago, but be on the lookout for that. It definitely looks very interesting, and yeah, you just watched the trailer with us, courtesy of Tom. Shout out to Tom. And speaking of Tom, let's say you're encountered by a small tribe of the followers of Dr. Sebi, right? And you meet a lot of the people who've actually been saved by him. But you film all this footage, you know, and you got people coming after you. You don't know when this footage is gonna, you know, mysteriously get deleted, you know what I'm saying? And you need somebody to put all that footage together before they kill you. And that's Tom MJ Moore. It's where it's at, you know? MJ. Because Tom MJ Moore is gonna get you right every single time, you know what I'm saying? And he's not qualmed by people trying to, you know, murder him because of the rare footage that he has. Our boy's on the DL. You don't know where he's at. He could be in Canada. He can be in Australia. You don't fucking know, you know? So that's Tom MJ Moore. It's beautiful. That's where it's at. Craig, anything before we wrap things up?
Wrap things up. Don't get STDs out here. Wrap it up.
That's beautiful. That's classy. That's classy. That's classy. Ali?
Yeah, get ready for everything to open up, but please still stay safe. And go to the Japanese garden if you're ever in Florida. And
Florida?
Yeah.
That's me.
That's me. That's me, though.
That's me. No, that's me too, though. That's me.
Yeah. That's me.
That's it. Ill?
Yo, man, just screw it, guys. Don't wear masks, cough on each other, touch everybody within 6 feet.
That's beautiful.
Opposite.
That's beautiful.
Opposite day.
That life advice. You know what I'm saying? As always, ladies and gentlemen, hit that follow button. You know what I'm saying? That subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That follow on Spotify, that follow on Instagram is good. It's going to get you right every single time. You know what I'm saying? You can be up to date with every single one of our posts, you know, pictures, videos, and we are soon to have a couple of sweepstakes. You know, you can win a couple things, you know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that, you know what I'm saying? As always, every Thursday at midnight or Friday morning, you know what I'm saying, if you're vibing and now maybe you're sliding, starting to go back to work, and maybe you can put that on in the drive to work, you know what I'm saying? Midnight in Miami, every Thursday.
Anything, and it don't matter what the world thinks. You can say how you feel